YouTube? Shuki here with a review and build of the Kamen Rider X Proto Mighty Action X Gashat. So this was a campaign bonus item that you received if you purchased the weekend of November 19th. If you got either the DX Gamer Driver or any of the Gashacon Weapon Series toys at Japanese retail stores, you got this for free, because free things are good. But the catch is obviously being from America, you have to do online import stores, and thankfully a lot of them did get this in. I'm not sure how AmiAmi did it. I know CS Toys did the campaign as it was meant to be, and they got like 30 to 40 of them, so there was a pretty decent amount of them to go around. I got this one from HLJ by getting the Gashacon Sparrow. Now, I'm not sure if they were doing the full campaign to where if you got any of the Gashacon weapons or whatnot, or the driver if you got one. I don't know for sure, but I got the Gashacon Sparrow, which was the new item that weekend, and I got one, so hooray. I don't have to hunt it down. But yeah, as you can see, you have to build it. It is flat out a buildable item. It's not something that we get in a nice little box or anything like that, but that's not a huge deal. This is a kind of a prime example of what the candy toy series of Gashats are going to be like. So when you get a candy toy one, once those release, I would expect you to have to put the stickers on yourself, and I would expect it to come in two pieces like this to make the boxes a little bit smaller and more candy toy size. Now, one thing you'll notice right off the bat is it don't work yet. There's no batteries in this thing. You need to put your own batteries in. But first of all, let's go ahead and put these stickers on. I hate stickers. Yes, I do. I hate stickers. How about you? Nope, 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 nope. Good enough. How do I even do this? Yeah, I think that's slightly crooked, and that's going to bother me for the rest of eternity. But oh well, I'm stuck with it. Put the batteries in. So, of course, the screwdriver that I had was not the right size, so I had to go get a different one. But anyway, you do have to assemble this, like I said, so you just line the pegs and the holes up, and you push, and it's all nice and in there. So there we go. Here is the Proto Mighty Action X Gashat. And as you can see, if you put it next to the normal Mighty Action X Gashat, then it is pretty much the same thing. Same picture, just colored a little bit differently because it is the Genmu looking little mighty dude, except for the normal X-Aid colored mighty. Also, as you can tell, the button is purple, the handle right here is purple, and the back is purple. So this entire brick is purple, and that actually is accurate to the show. The prop in the show has a purple button, a purple handle, and the entire thing is purple. So I guess it's to sort of mimic the Proto normalness of the Proto ones that are all just pure black. This one is pure purple instead. So, yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that it's like a candy toy model or anything like that. It is strictly because that is how it looks in the series. So, as far as sounds go, you hit the button. Same exact sound there. You do get a cool purple LED. And as you probably figured out, there is no win or lose sound in this. It's strictly just... that is it. Which I arguably like better in a way, because it's more accurate to the show. And that's the sound that I like to hear the most, is the actual activation noise. So, I kind of like that about it, for sure. And this does actually come out pretty easy, too. So, kind of keep that in mind. There's nothing really holding it in place. If you look at the normal DX ones, there's actually a plastic covering that section, hence what it's supposed to do. So that never pops out. But yeah, if you put enough pressure on there, it will pop back out. So just kind of be careful. In terms of the actual picture right here, it is just the same as the X-Aid one, Mighty Action X with the X-Aid looking rider in there, because Genmu is just a color swap. So let's bring in the gamer driver and see what we got. So it does have the level 1 transformation sound. And that is the level 2 transformation. It is very, very, very similar to the normal Mighty Action X. However, instead of going Mighty, Mighty, Mighty Action X, it's just Mighty Action X instead. So, it is a little bit different. And for the level 3... So again, I'm going to chalk it up to the fact that this is a prototype and that it doesn't have a different level 3 transformation sound. Again, I think it's just because of the fact that it's a prototype Gashat and not the fact that it has anything to do with the fact that it's a candy toy sort of model instead of the deluxe one. So kind of keep that in mind. I don't think it has anything to do with that. So if you're planning on picking up any of the candy toy ones, I think you're safe. Don't worry, I think you're safe. But anyway, of course, this being Genmu's transformation Gashat, we kind of have to do Shakuriki Sports, don't you think? And there is the full Genmu transformation. And just for giggles, let's be as mighty and actiony and X-y as we can. I just really wanted to do that one. Alright, in the slot holder. So for those of you that watched my previous videos will know that that's a little bit of a different critical strike sound. It's just a simple generic explosion sound. It doesn't quite have the fanfare that the original release does, so that's a little bit strange. But moving on to the Gashacon weapons. We unfortunately don't have the bug visor yet, but let's go ahead and try this. So it doesn't actually say critical finish, it just makes a little noise. But it does have the actual like standby noise and stuff in there, so it's meant to function with the toys, but it doesn't actually do that critical finish. Now, I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the fact that it might do better things in the bug visor, because of the way that's programmed. Not 100% sure on that. We will find out once we get it, but there is no actual critical finish sound in this one. So that about does it for this one, and I don't know, I kind of like it. It's a shame that it's not the DX quality that we're used to, and it's a shame it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that the normal Gashats do, but I'm going to kind of chalk that up to the fact that it's a prototype of Mighty Action X. It's supposed to be a beta or alpha of a game, and not the full release product, so it's not going to have all of those functions that the end product does. So it doesn't have a strong critical strike, it doesn't have any critical finish properties or anything like that, so or a level 3. Sound for that matter. So I'm going to chalk it up to the fact that it's a prototype. It's what it's supposed to do. It looks how it looks. It acts like it's X. Because it's a prototype of Mighty Action X. So it is what it is. If that bothers you a whole lot, then I apologize. But hey, it's just doing its thing. So if you're a fan of Genmu, I would hunt this down. And no idea how long it's going to stay at a reasonable price. So if you're a fan of Genmu, try to act as fast as you can. There's no telling if this will actually get a DX release later on down the line or not. So if you're a fan of him, I would jump on this as soon as you can before it costs you an arm, a leg, a colon, a spleen, and every other body part that you have available to give for this. So that about does it for this review. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a cool video like this one. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care and have a great one. Bye.